what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right.
Yehaw, soldiers. So the gameplay you are seeing right now is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness gameplay. Again, I'll repeat the game name again, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Better not see any comments saying what's the gameplay. Anyways, so I wanted to make this a bit of a personal event video because I feel like I need to talk. So first off, for a long time I have wanted to get into a higher level of content creation, whether it be making more series, making different types of series, incorporating more anime, and also incorporating other styles of content, such as analysis content into the channel, or even reviews. So now I feel like a lot of people might be wondering, okay, well, yeah, you've been wanting to do this, you've talked about this for a while, I've seen a couple of your update videos. Well, what are you saying? What are you trying to say? Well, I'm thinking about taking this channel into a different direction officially. So first off, I'm going to kind of make this clear. I don't want to stop with this, but at the same time, I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over again. First off, I feel like I'm trapped in a box creatively, and I don't like that. Imagine you're trying to trap someone like Kanye in one type of box creatively and stuff like that, and he's only making one style or sampling of music. I mean, Kanye's in a genre of rap, but he is very versatile in what he does, and he's very creative. Like, a lot of people have to respect that. And what I'm trying to say here is that I don't want to be stuck in a one-note box where all I'm making is what Naruto gets for the week, or what, you know, this character gets, or what happens with this character. I haven't actually taken this to a different, you know, approach with a new series called What If Kakashi Was in Chia, but I have to think about what I want to do for myself in the future. So in terms of what ifs, I don't think that, you know, they're going to stop, but I want to move into a different direction away from what ifs, because I've been feeling kind of tired of writing 10-page scripts over and over again, and I've been feeling like I'm trapped in a box, you know. I'm maybe, and they'll still be part of the channel. I'm not saying that it won't be. And I want to continue making, you know, series like, again, what if Deku had Spider-Man's powers, what if Naruto's half Hyuga, half Uchiha, what if Kakashi was Uchiha, what if Naruto nuclear release and stuff like that. But I just can't necessarily say to myself that I'm satisfied with who I am and how I'm going about my, you know, channel at the moment, and say to myself, yeah, I'm proud of this, I'm proud of doing this, and whatever else, you know, that's going on. I just can't feel comfortable with that. So that's one thing I want to note. So what ifs could be slightly scaled back a bit, which could make the stories a lot better in my opinion, which I think is fine. I think that's fine in the future. And there are probably going to be some other styles of content going to come to this channel that will give this channel a lot more variety and not be a one-note type of thing. Next up, I want to talk about the type of content I want to introduce. Obviously, I have been reading some Naruto fanfics, and those have been doing relatively well. Specifically, Legacy, the fanfic Legacy that I've been reading for a while, and that's gonna probably have its, you know, last part before I get to the movie. But I feel like I want to expand more into other areas of fanfics, such as DBZ and MHA. But I also wanted to initially make rewrites and original stories, and obviously I never got to those. I wanted to make a Pokemon anime rewrite, and it just didn't necessarily click for me. I couldn't necessarily bring myself to write because I was busy with other stuff. And I also tried to make something like, you know, the Pokemon Origins Johto version, whatever, but I wasn't, you know, able to finish that either. It was kind of sad for me. I wanted to make I wanted to make a lot of stuff happen for the channel, but I just couldn't do it. And I want to start making myself, you know, forcing myself to actually do those type of things, because those projects, you know, they're interesting to me. I want to do those projects, but I haven't had the time because I keep trying to focus on, you know, maybe this will get me to a style of growth and whatever, but it's not necessarily the way to live at the moment, you know. I've started this channel because I have not only a passion for anime, but I at least want to retire my mom one day because she works a lot. But if I were to get to that point with something I'm not necessarily proud of and not necessarily I'm passionate about, and the only thing that's holding me to something is trying to make sure my mom retires, is it's not how I want to go about life, you know. I want to be more passionate about what I'm doing. I want to have more variety of myself. I want to be more creative. I want to put in more of myself into my content. So I think going forward, I want to work on those original story projects and rewrites in addition to fanfic readings. And I think the last portion of this is something that people, whether or not they want to watch it or not, I'm just still going to introduce into the channel. I'm just going to be very honest here. I want to do more analysis-based content, not necessarily like talking about vague titles such as the rival dynamic of Naruto, but I want to talk about characters. I liked how the response to, you know, what if the growth of Nada Hyuga, which was a vid that I was not necessarily the best at, but I felt like I did a good job of outlining how she grew as a character, and I really appreciate that you know, that people liked it. I want to work on stuff that, you know, puts a bit more myself into this. I want to like review certain animes that I really like. I want to talk about animes I like, but at the same time, I don't know if those will do as well, but I still want to try. And I do want to talk about the lore of certain type of stuff, such as, I don't know, explaining the Sharingan, explaining Bone Release Genkai for the Kaguya clan, or explaining what the Kaguya clan is. I want to talk, or explaining the Uzumaki clan, or doing some other stuff in between. I want to do that type of stuff. It's something that actually fully interests me. And if I'm putting myself outside that box, not only is there probably going to be maybe, you know, there probably again will be less series involved in the channel, but the production of the series that are happening at the moment, such as half Hyuga, half Uchiha, something like Nuclear Release Naruto, something like Spiral Deku or whatever, the production of the series will increase because I'm not necessarily driving myself insane, you know. In terms of anime, I want to talk about, because I again do want to expand more besides something like MHA or Naruto, because what's my bread and butter at the moment. I want to talk about some other stuff like, you know, something that I really love, Dragon Quest Dino Daiboken, Jujutsu Kaisen, so many other shows, and, you know, maybe like getting into Attack on Titan, talking about Tokyo Ghoul, maybe getting into Fairy Tail, Black Clover, One Piece, Bleach, all these other series that I could be talking about, but I'm stuck in feel like I've been trapped in a box, and I'm not expecting sympathy for that, because I did kind of trap myself in this type of box. But I need to push myself outside of the box and put myself in a new creative mindset. I don't, again, expect everyone to vibe with what I'm doing at the moment. I don't expect everyone to be interested in what I want to put onto the channel. Whether it be something like, I don't know, maybe a potential analysis video or explain video, or you know, maybe an original story or a rewrite, or maybe even something out of the box entirely when it comes to what ifs or fanfics. But all I'm asking is for people to at least respect what I'm doing. What I'm actually expecting of people is to at least respect that I'm doing something that can help me from a sanity standpoint, and can at least help me be more creative. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to stick for the ride. You don't have to necessarily do anything at the moment, but you can at least respect what I'm doing. That's all I ask. I was thinking about this when I saw Ty release his video, and I felt like, you know, I kind of sympathized with him a bit in that regard, because I felt like, you know, in both of our cases, we were kind of trapping ourselves in one singular box, and we were kind of making our channels in certain ways, I feel like, maybe even in his case, specifically uninteresting. But I feel like Ty is doing a lot better with like some of the Cobra Kai content he's releasing. I think he's doing a good job with that, and you know, it's doing decently for him. So I'm really happy for him as someone who has talked with Ty and someone who was with me from the day I was at like 200 subs. I really am happy with that. You know, I will again make this very clear. What ifs aren't going to go away, but I genuinely need a change in terms of like my outlook, in terms of how I'm doing things, in terms of how I, you know, make content, in terms of how I spend my time making the same style of content only to potentially receive some meager rewards at the end, or keep myself trapped in a box. I need to reevaluate everything that I've been doing so far, and I want to make this channel, you know, revitalized and rejuvenated with something new. I need something fresh. I need something better. I need something that I can be fully proud of and get behind. I need something that I need to do something that allows me to feel like I'm not trapped in a box. I needed something that allows me to not go insane at the end of the day. I just want to keep my sanity. But I feel like maybe there are going to be, again, people that aren't going to necessarily vibe with that. And again, I respect that. You don't have to stay. I don't care. I don't necessarily blame you for that at the end of the day. I just will say this. Just, again, respect what I'm doing. Just respect that I'm doing something that at least can make myself happy at the end of the day. So that's probably about it for this video. Thank you all for watching this video. There's going to be minimal editing in this video, which means there's probably going to be a lot of ums in this video, but I felt like it was the best thing for me at the moment, because if I'm venting and I'm just trying to talk to you guys, it would be kind of inappropriate to just like edit the video, in my opinion, but that's just me. But and in any case, follow me on Twitter at AnimeStage4, Instagram AnimeStage4, and join my Discord server, which is linked down in the description. Shout out to my 10 patrons, you know, which the name is on the screen, and $50 patron Anguish and $50 patron Nashu. And that's about it for this video. Let's hit 35k and beyond, and hopefully I can rejuvenate new life into this channel and make something fresh, you know. And that's about it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share the video. This has been your boy, the Anime Sage, signing out. Peace, Yehaw. Stephanie Shea closes out. Bye-bye. Peace. See ya.
Hi, this is Stephanie Shea, voice actress for Sailor Moon, Hinata, Orihime, and you are watching Anime Sage.